See, that's a tame one compared to some of them that you could do.
Yeah.
True, very true.
All right. Shall we bring this what is going to be chaos to order? Welcome everybody.
Well, hello.
Our regular viewers, if there are any left, because most of them's cattle.
Ever still Pendragon, and we prove them wrong.
We after our very interesting
GPK.
TPK in not quite a TPK in
Wasn't a TPK.
No, I didn't try.
Yeah, Dart survived, didn't he?
No, Dart died. Dart died spectacularly when I tell
you died in the worst way.
Chest.
Right.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, I think at that point, Kath Mehdi had forgotten to do his job properly and hadn't put the mics back on, so nobody.
I hadn't. Sorry.
Yeah, didn't hear it.
Anyway, so we decided that we would take a break until September for Pendragon, for Pathfinder, and try some Pendragon. So welcome, everybody. This is our attempt to learn and play Pendragon. We welcome Catherall back to the table. It's been a while since he's been with us.
Yeah.
And we introduce a new player to
welcome, Catherall.
Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Hello.
J-Wave. There we go.
Pendragon.
Who has been foolish enough to join us.
Yeah.
He's a goddamn nutter.
You do realise that this is how you lose friends. Are you trying to get rid of them or something?
Yes.
This is my hazing.
Yeah.
Alex, who the fuck's Alex?
The hazing may last 20 plus years, by the way.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yeah. So we are playing the latest version of Pendragon. I don't know what edition it is. 3rd edition, I think. No, it might be 6th edition. Who knows?
Sixth.
We are playing
6th.
6th edition.
Sixth edition.
Yeah.
The very latest version that is available. We are setting the game in the year 485. That puts us firmly within the reign of Uther Pendragon. We will be loosely following the Great Pendragon campaign year on year in terms of things that are happening. Our player knights may not strictly follow that, but we'll see as we go along. Let's just cover a few things. So, whilst Pendragon is very much based around the Arthurian legends, the period that we're playing in puts us firmly pre-Arthur. So there is no chivalry, no romance in the knightly sense. And we are still pre-full plate armor. So we're very much in chainmail, hauberks, and shields. Beyond that, the Saxons are running rampage through Britain, attacking on many sides against Uther and his Britons. Our player knights have recently been knighted and are just beginning on their journey as knights, beholden to Earl Roderick of Salisbury. Our player knights are basically living in the in Salisbury, in the Castle of Bone, right? In the castle. Let's go around the table and introduce our notes, shall we? Who wants to go first? Actually, when you do that, there's something I'd like us to think about. So let's step back 1 second before we do a quick nightly introduction, and I'm going to pick one of our characters, and I'm going to take a quick look at their character sheet. The Pendragon is very much a D20 system. You're looking at target values, although it's based loosely on the Chaosium basic roleplay system. We have a number of traits. Our traits are 2 values that are that add up to a total of 20. And they help us to understand how our character thinks and feels and acts in the world. They allow us to make decisions in certain situations, either to their trait or to the opposite trait. So, for example, you may be a just character, but you have arbitrary as the opposite. So if you're in a situation where you feel that your just is coming, you want to bring your just trait forward, you would roll a d20, attempting to get equal to or less than your just score. If you were to fail, then you would do the same thing against your arbitrary score. If arbitrary passed, you would then act in an arbitrary manner. If it failed, you would then revert back to a just manner. So as we think about our characters and we describe our characters, pick the 3 most influential traits that you think would describe your character as they begin their journey towards knighthood. So as an example, if I'm looking at, let me pick a test knight. So I have a character that I tested this all with called Sir Jack. So if I'm describing Sir Jack, I'd probably tell you about his, let's have a look. Did I actually describe him? I didn't set his distinctive features. He is...
Would you like to go first?
Yeah, go on, Mehdi. You go first. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Right. Everybody, I'm Medivak. I play a character called Durkin von Trapp. We'll see Durkin. He's a very handsome guy in his chainmail and his sword and his kite shield. But the thing you'll notice about him is he's got a very good voice. He loves to tell tales about folklore. His courtesy is very courteous to people he meets and ladies. He can't read for crap. His literacy is like 0. Hunting wise, he's trying to take of his father and be very about the hunt, but he's finding it hard. Stewardship's the same. He's trying to and that, but give him an instrument in his hands, and he can play a lute. He can play a flute. He can play a lady. No, he can't do that. But he's good. He's very vocally and musically orientated. He does like that. He's quite good on a horse and with a sword, and his horsemanship is good. But yeah, he's more of a wooer, not a fighter at the moment, and we'll see where that goes with him. But he's very much for an Arthurian knight. He's very much a courtesan of the 1800s rather than the 400s. So this could blow up right in my face. There we go. And with that, I shall pass on to someone else.
I am playing Sir Aladric the Black, named the Black for his beautiful shock of black hair, not his morals, which, in contrast, are actually pretty good. Much like Durkin, Aladric, even though he lives in a time before chivalry, he believes he can be better. He has a strong sense of justice, a strong sense of valor. He has an almost obsessive loyalty to Sir Roderick for basically making him who he is. Comes from a poor family, and this was his chance to kind of become something. But he believes in a lot of morals and ethics that are bigger than himself. So he's a good horseman. He's good with a sword, and even in an age before dueling and jousting, he, again, much like Medi's character, he kind of believes in oratory, so public speaking. He can write. He likes to write poetry. He's kind of a pre-romantic, I guess. But obviously he lives in a world where he knows he's expected to throw down, get muddy, get shit on his boots. So yeah, he's prepared to do that, to do anything for his lord, but he dreams of a world where, chivalry can be realized, and knights can behave with honor.
Next.
Okay, I'm Sorensen. I'm playing Cadogan. Like the rest of these guys, he's a 21-year-old young, vigorous chappie. He's got a muscular physique and oddity about him. He's got different coloured eyes, which some look at as pointing to being claimed by the Dark Lord. He's heard said. He's got one blue eye, one green eye. When he was growing up, the other knights always used to look at him on a horse because he was never really putting an effort into learning how to ride a horse properly. But because that came naturally, he paid attention to everything else. His family breed horses for the Lord, and they've got an equestrian background in them. He's put training into most things that a knight is expected to train with sword and horseback and various things. He's as courteous as he needs to be. He spends a lot of time out and about, so he's aware of his surroundings most times. And he's along with the muscular physique, he's got an energetic nature, but he's got a sense of fair play and justness about him, which is probably one of his strongest traits. He has been known to dabble with the ladies. He's not one to follow the newfangled religions that are knocking about, and he very much calls on the old ways somewhat. And that's Cadogan.
Okay. Cadwin is a bit similar in the fact that he doesn't follow any of the new religions. He's more spiritual in the old pagan faiths. You probably look at Sorrow's character with the multicolored eyes and have suspicions of Fey influence from the old myths. He's energetic and valorous. Doesn't like backing down from a fight, but he was brought up in the mountain areas of North Wales, where he basically went on a lot of hunts with his father when his father went out exploring the area and the lands that he was protecting. So he's learned how to use a few other weapons like bow and spear from when he was a squire. He's pretty competent with a sword and horse, but brought up to be aware of the surroundings for the ease of hunting, but didn't find any real interest in reading or writing. Got a little bit of skill with some of the knightly pursuits like falconry, but not that interested in it. And he's not really a talker. He tends to be one of those silent knights that follows orders and gets stuck in rather than being a flamboyant knight who wants to be the centre of attention. That's Cadwin.
Cool.
Okay. I'm Evil. I'll be playing Saxton Hardcastle. He is a very tall, broad knight exceptionally fit. Keeps that as a high priority in himself and in his men at arms. That he occasionally leads into battle on his father's behalf. He's a very modest man. He doesn't like compliments. He underplays kind of his contributions. He's happy to fade into the background and do his part dutifully. He takes his religion seriously. He's a Christian. He attends mass. He prays before battle. But once the praying's done, he very much gets to business. He's energetic in generally the pursuits that he has, and very valorous. In terms of kind of his skill set, he's a courteous individual. He knows how to behave himself at court, and he puts a lot of respect to individuals that have proven themselves in battle. He likes to learn from them. He is experienced himself in fighting the Saxons, but he isn't a flashy fighter. He's not particularly skilled. He relies on steady, slow attrition, which has more than once won him through. So that's Sexton.
Oh,
He's
is
a
that
pounder.
everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so doing a bunch of things in the background because I realise I need to make my life a bit easier. As I mentioned, we start in the year 485 amidst the reign of Uther Pendragon, a powerful, terrifying, and very selfish king. He is a brilliant general, but a man known to bouts of volcanic lust and ruthless ambition. He rules by fear and force. The land that we find ourselves in, Britain, is a pale shell of what was once a part of the Roman Empire, besieged on all sides. The Saxons to the east and south, carving out kingdoms in blood. Invaders seeking land. The land itself is also steeped in magic and has traces of the remnants of the old folk. And so our Pendragon will at times feature fairy folk and legends and myths of old Britain. It is spring. You are all attending the Feast of Pentecost, Easter 485. We'll begin with a feast. The first thing we need to do is determine where you sit in the feast. And as you can see from the image that I've thrown up here, I need to fix this image. I need to do another one. But anyway, so when you attend a feast with your lord, there are certain norms and sort of rights that are expected. Where you sit during that feast tells everybody in attendance how you are favoured and viewed by your lord. If you are lucky to be able to sit above the salt, that means that you are at the high table. The salt is literally that. It is ornate silver salt cellar, which holds the finest, purest salt that Earl Roderick has to offer. That salt cellar is always placed on the high table. So if you were to be fortunate enough to sit above the salt, then you would have a seat at the high table. It earns you credibility. If you are near the high table, you are said to be seated closer to the salt. Close enough for those sitting there to notice you, engage in conversation, but you are at a physically lower table than the high table. Most likely sitting towards the head of that table. If you are farther from the salt, then there is, as a knight, there is no shame being seated farther from the salt for the average knight or lady. And the majority of you will most likely be here. We'll find out in a minute. The food is a little bit colder, the salt a little coarser, but you're less in the spotlight, allowing you to get away with things a little more. And then for those of you who are, let's say, a little bit out of favour, you may find yourself on the floor, eating with the squires and the dogs.
Nay.
Or guests who have been deliberately put there through being snubbed by the host. So, let's go ahead and determine your first feast nights, where you find yourself. And to do so, we will make a glory roll.
A glory hole or a
Glory
glory
hole. Glory hole, did you say?
I knew one of you was
Yeah.
going to say something.
Very careful how you say it. Yeah.
A glory roll. So
Oh.
you need to take your total glory, divide by 1,000 and round up. And that is the number you need to get equal to or less than on a D20.
So I've got glory of 1894.
So round up at what point?
So if we take Durkin's
So I've been
value,
19.
you would divide that by 1,000, so it would be 1.8. You would round it up to 2.
Okay,
Two.
but if
I have to
you
get more
have,
than that.
say,
2.01.
2001,
Yeah,
It would
exactly.
be 2. Yeah. So
Yeah.
2001 would be 2.
So then what are we
So it's
rolling?
round up at. So is it round?
round up at 0.5, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
So I've got 2065. Would that be
2.
2 or
That's still be 2.
So I have to roll below 2.
yeah? Because it's over half. That's why I was checking.
We're all on a 2 then.
We're on a 2, and you want us to roll a d20 and get 2 or below.
2 or below. Well, I failed because I roll high now.
Are we? Yeah. So how am I rolling dice through Foundry, please? I'm new to this.
Let me just sort this out for a second.
Oh, should I have hit the glory button and rolled? Or?
Oh, yeah, if that works.
I've got hit the glory. And it gives you a roll.
Oh, okay. So hit your glory and it will roll.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Ah,
It fails me. Everybody's failed. We're dogs. We're dogs.
Oh yeah, we've all failed.
Hadwin. Luke, you bastard.
And it's a critical.
well,
Okay.
this is typical of my dice in Foundry. Usually, I want
Is it?
higher though.
Okay. Let me just give me 1 second. I just need to record all this. So, we find our knights, for the most part, sat further from the salt, amongst the general knights and ladies of Sir Roderick's court. That's all but one. Sir Cadwin has been blessed with an invitation
Hadwin the Kithath.
to join the Lord, the Earl, and his family at the high table.
Cadwin's been on the other side of the glory roll for the Lord. That's why he's up there.
Yes. Bishop.
It's coming on as a donut.
Does it taste salty up there, Cadwin?
Yeah.
Good God.
You got a little bit in your beard.
By the way.
So
My
Robert's
highest,
salt.
Cadwin.
my highest trait is energetic, so yeah,
Yes.
that's what he likes.
1 second. I am just realizing I now need to.
Well, we all know how Cadwin attained knighthood, don't we?
It's true.
Very pious. He's on his knees.
He's on his knees.
It's all the time, facing the shrine.
The thing is, Sir Cadwin, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh no, Sir Cadwin, you are a. Is anybody a pagan?
Yep.
Yeah.
The two ones that begin with Cad are pagans.
That explains everything, doesn't it? Okay, so as our feast begins, you are all seated. As I mentioned, the majority of you are sat further from the salt, amongst many of the other knights and ladies of the court. Sir Cadwin finds himself, perhaps uncomfortably so, above the salt.
Cadogan is quite comfortable further from the salt because this is where he can get away with things that he wouldn't be able to do further up the table.
As I shall raise my flagon.
Before we go any further, how many glory points does Cadwin have?
2065.
2065.
Says unproven. If that makes a difference.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Does anybody, the rest of you, have more than that?
Got exactly that. So no.
Okay. There is one thing. Okay, so you can all. So one of the things that you can do at this point is, for those of you, so what would now happen is those of you with less glory, with more glory, no, you are. Any player knight who is involuntarily seated in an area below another player knight of the same rank with fewer. So nobody's got more glory than Cadwin.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because if you did, then you could potentially have a hit to your modesty because you feel that you should be there, not them. But because we're all as we are, that's good. There is one other thing that you can do. If you wish, and this is more for Cadwin, you can cede your position if you would rather sit with your friends. To do so, you need to check modest.
Do that.
It's up to him.
Okay.
See, I'm not modest. I'm actually proud.
Then you would not. So actually, in order for you to even decide if this is an option, you would need to fail your proud check.
Yeah. Odds aren't good at that happening. Well, actually, with my dice roll just proven.
Let's have a look.
Lower.
So, well, hold on. You don't have to. It's a choice. It's a voluntary choice. If your character is proud, if your knight is proud, there is probably no way you're going to do that.
No.
You're going to be, look at me. Look at where I am. I'm important. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say where I am.
Okay. So
Yeah, things can happen on the battlefield, can't they?
Yeah. Okay.
My vengeful's, I'm 50-50 vengeful. I was if it was higher, I'd be kind of cutting on some leather at the moment, but I'm fine.
Yeah. Alex, could you please roll me a d20? So to do that, you just type in /roll space 1d20.
Nice roll.
Low is good, right?
It's a number.
Indeed. It's a number, yes.
Don't know yet.
First course of the meal arrives. It is eel in a thick, spicy puree.
Where did we get those spices from?
I have no clue. But maybe my jizz is down the corridor.
Eel.
Yes. During a feast, the feast lasts for a number of rounds, and literally, it's it actually acts like I think I can do this actually. No, I think I can. I thought I could create a feast, a combat. There you go.
What's
So
a
I can
combat?
actually, if you look at the combat tracker, I can actually.
Indeed, you can.
I can
It's the
indeed.
cross swords at the top right hand corner.
Yeah, cross swords at the top right hand corner, Alex.
Cross swords top right corner. Got it.
If
Right
you right click, it pops out so you can move it on the screen.
And that's what she said.
Indeed.
Ah, that's good. It shows your glory on the combat tracker.
Yes. If you just want to add yourself, I can add yourself. I can add people. So Cadwin is. How do I move Cadwin?
Why are the glory so low compared to everybody else's?
Because I think you messed up when you were building your character.
Okay, but we'll go with it anyway. It's still fun.
Oh, you rolled really bad with your dad's stuff.
I never rolled my dad. That's a rumour. I take offence at this.
I don't be on that. I'm just going to start as I don't know what. I don't know that I'm particularly bothered about using this because I don't quite know how to use it for the moment. So we won't bother using that right now. I'll figure that one out. But there is a way to do it. We can track this manually. So a feast lasts for a number of rounds, and it depends on how big the feast is and kind of what's happening in terms of how many rounds the feast lasts for. During the rounds, events happen to your knights, and that determines firstly your geniality as the night progresses, and secondly also whether you get any particular favor and glory in the activities and actions that you do during the feast.
Indeed.
Oh.
Well, I would like, as I'm eating my meal, and when I finish my plate, I'll put my plate down and I'll throw some scraps to the dogs, and they'll pick up my flute or lute or whichever I'm carrying at the moment, and I would like to just do a little song to sing of Hadwin's prowess on the battlefield because he's way above me, and I'd like to see how it goes. If that's okay. Skills.
Okay, so yeah, you can do that, but yeah, that's fine. Do that.
Yep. Where's my chuffing glasses? There we go. I won't do singing. I'm going to do. Sorry, everybody. I'm just trying to work my way on a catch sheet. I will do my folklore. I'll tell a tale of Cadwyn and the mighty wolf he fought that was terrorizing a village around where he lived.
Nice.
Okay. Who are you telling this tale to?
Anybody who's around me, I'm just saying the word. I've got this lovely floral voice, and I'm saying it with precision and enunciation. And how Cadwyn, he took his sword, and this beast flew at his shield, and he battered away and took him down one fell swipe of his mighty longsword. And this creature split in twain, head over there, body over there, and it was a beautiful thing to see, apparently.
You're telling this tale, and one of the ladies that sat not too far away, she whispers to the lady that sat next to her, who smiles, and then, Sir Durkin, is that Sir Cadwyn that you speak of? And points to Sir Cadwyn at the top table.
It is indeed, my lady, and he is a man without prowess. He is a man with equal, he's formidable in battle, and he is honourable and chivalrous and exudes honour like a snail exudes that slimy shit that comes out of his ass. Sorry.
So what you're saying, Durkin, is he shits like the rest of us?
Like the rest of us.
Okay.
But he's a very powerful man who can
Yes, a very
hold his
powerful.
own against the forces of nature.
Okay. The lady listening to your tale who asks you who that was, she blushes a little bit and kind of hides her face behind her lace cloth.
The chief.
Have a think what her name is.
Bob.
No, properly.
I love your Bob.
If you want to be courting somebody called Bob, I will make that happen.
Well, it's Roberta, obviously.
Roberta, yes. I'll Bob to her friend. I mean, I can call her Roberta if you wish. I mean, that's not a problem.
That's good.
The rest of you, if you go to the tables option, which looks like a table, you should have access to something called feasting.
Yeah.
Feasting events, yes.
So there are 79 events.
1D79.
Yes. Alex, would you like to roll on that table for me?
Okay. So am I just doing roll 1d20 again?
No, just open the table.
Yeah, I've got the table open.
It says draw result at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Draw result. Okay, got it.
Click on that.
How's the wine?
Where is this?
Hold on. Let me. So I need to do a quick calculation. What is your appeal?
My appeal, is that a trait or a?
Yeah, it's a characteristic.
Top left-hand corner.
Oh, appeal 14.
14. And your glory is
2015.
2015. 2015. Okay. All right. So your prominence is 50. Okay. Roll 2 more times on the table for me.
A night for all seasons. Oh no, emergency. I've shat myself.
Oh, not again.
Too much spicy eel.
So, hold on. Right. So what this means is you can choose one of those 3 events to experience. So how's the wine? You are asked to comment on the wine. A night for all seasons. You impress the other guests with your consummate knowledge. Or emergency, which funnily enough, a guest sitting next to you begins choking on a piece of food.
I'll stay the choking. I'll go for a night for all seasons because I like to talk a big game.
Okay. So normally what happens is you would draw up to your total. So your total is 15, which gives you a maximum of 3 draws per round. And then you draw them one at a time. So you would look at the first one. You would decide if you wanted to play that event or not. You would then, if you said no, you would draw the second one. Likewise, you decide or not. And if you said no to the second one, you must play the third one. But for now, we've done it this way. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so you begin to bestow, in various conversation, you start to drop a few comments showcasing what you believe is to be worldly knowledge about not just Sir Roderick's kingdom, but also the wider kingdom of Uther, King Uther, as well as Britain and its past. Going forwards, for the duration of this feast, every time you roll a skill check or trait, if you roll a critical success, you get a knowledge counter. And then based on how many knowledge counters you get, will determine how much geniality you earn at the end of the feast. Geniality converts into glory. Okay. Callaghan, do you want to do the same? What is your appeal? Callaghan, what is your appeal?
It's Callaghan.
I thought you were singing. Sorry, it's 10. Sorry, I thought you were talking to Kath.
No.
It's 10.
It's 10. Sorry, 10? Yeah. Okay, hold on. 10. What's your glory?
2040.
11. So 11. Okay, so you get 2 events. Yeah. Okay. So do you wish to? Okay. So young braggarts is the first one that you've pulled. Do you wish to play that? Several young knights are becoming progressively wilder, trying to one up each other.
Okay.
So
us.
So that's one of them.
Are they young? Are they young? Sorry, was that young knights or young?
Yeah, they'll be of the same age and rank as yourselves, but
right.
Technically they'll be NPC now.
Okay.
Sorry, can I ask what appeal is? Sorry.
Well, I don't.
Oh, right, got it. Found it. It's main stat setting, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, young braggarts could be me, so I don't think it's my place to be pulling up, or my station to be pulling up my fellow knights. That would be for somebody senior to me. So.
Okay, so then you must play Host Passes By.
Yeah.
So during the first course of the Eels, Earl Roderick actually is wandering the tables just as you're finishing your final court. He asks you about something that is dear to your heart. What is it that he asks you about? And it says it's an unopposed check against your highest passion. So passion can be used to dictate how your character responds to things. So, for example, if you have a passion hate Saxons and you face Saxons, you can ask me to call upon that passion, and if it's successful, it would give you a bonus as you deal with those Saxons, as an example.
Well, with regards to Lord, it would be probably the latest horses that my family provided.
Okay.
And I don't know what that would fall under, possibly station or hospitality, maybe.
Your choice. You can choose.
Or homage liege, they're all the same.
Well, it says unopposed against your highest passion, and you choose if you are tied. So whatever your highest passion is, you would roll against. But you are talking very passionately about the host, about the horses that your family has provided, the Lord.
Yeah, I'll roll against station.
Give me a roll.
Nicely done.
Success. You may check station, I think.
It's already done it.
There you go. You may check station. So as you succeed in rolls, checking the skill allows you during what we call the winter phase to determine whether you learnt from the application of those skills. And we'll come to that when we get to the winter phase, but essentially you're looking for, that's the way your character improves. We don't gain experience in the same sense as, say, a D&D game or something along those lines. Okay. I have to say, I've had good reports from your latest horses that you provided my stables, Cadogan. Indeed, we need to look at something. Indeed, Sir Ellard complimented just the other day. He made a compliment to me that the chestnut horse that he's been breaking in responds very well to commands. Your family must be complimented once again on the horses that they have provided. And he kind of takes his glass and he kind of raises it to you and takes a sip.
Thank you, my liege. I will pass that on to my father and my mother.
Miles. That earns you 1 point of geniality. Adwin. Likewise, what is your
appearance is 10.
Yep. So
Body 2065.
You also will have so that gives you an 11 base, but you have +2 to your geniality because of your position at the table. That still gives you 2 events. So if you roll your first event, and then let's have a look at what that is. Calls for a dance. Do you wish to do this one? The host, as he as the main course is finished and he returns back to his table, he would rise and call for a carol, which would require you to test dancing. And it would be everybody, not just you. Everybody tests dancing.
Dancing shit.
You can say no. You can say no,
gonna...
and we can roll again, but you must do the next one that comes up.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. I'm not brilliant at dancing.
Good dancing.
Okay, all right.
I'm not even average at dancing.
Then re-roll on the feasting event table, please.
Thank God for that. You spared me embarrassment, sir.
And me.
Oh, yes.
Do you think I went for all social skills?
Pick a passion, any passion that you have. And tell me what it is.
Honor.
Honor. You are mid-conversation with one of the senior knights on the. In fact, you're probably mid-conversation actually with Sir Blaines, a rather arrogant knight, prominent knight of Salisbury who serves Roderick unwaveringly. He is arrogant, very highborn, and rather successful. He makes. He often will. He's probably 2 or 3 years older than you all. Has a reputation for looking down on and making life difficult for newer knights. A couple of occasions, Earl Roderick has pulled him up, but for the most part, Earl Roderick lets him do his thing because he finds that it, rivalry and that kind of thing can strengthen a knight's resolve. You're having a conversation with one of the ladies on the main table, and suddenly you feel a figure kind of loom over you in between the two of you, and he sort of says, Lady Catherine, bear no heed to this young knight. I've seen him on the battlefield, and despite what those, and he kind of gestures over to the rest of the group, would have people believe, he lacks honour. Don't you, Sir Cadwyn? You lack honour. Make a roll against your honour.
Motherfucker.
I take my eating irons and I ram it through his eyeball.
Yeah.
You lack an eye, sir.
How do you demonstrate that you, in fact, do not lack honour?
The first thing that-
What did you say
Yeah.
from the wolf?
First thing that comes to mind is dropping Hoodman in tights with the slap across the face with the gauntlet. But
We'll move to combat fairly quickly.
that's the first thing that comes to mind. But no, I'm
Do
not
what you think.
stupid enough to do that.
Do what you think. What would your character do?
So you've succeeded in your honour roll, which means you are able to defend your honour. I'm interested in how you go about that.
I don't know whether I'd just ignore him. Don't listen to this.
If you ignore him, that would be the equivalent of failing your roll.
Right.
The big thing is this isn't D&D. So we are at an event. We are under the rules of hospitality. And you're not going to just pick a fight in the middle of dinner.
Yes, he can. If
It
he
would be
fails
very
the roll,
insulting to the host, though.
Yeah, it would be very insulting to the host.
With Cadwyn's approval, could Aladric step in and basically be so offended at this man's honor being questioned and say, basically, this knight sits at the head of the table. Who are you to question? I've seen this man come up, always a step above me, but always showing nothing but modesty. How dare you, kind of thing. Like, put down my cutlery and actually get a bit like, what you saying about my mate, sort of thing.
Indeed, he stood twice with me in the shield wall last season. He did not flinch or falter.
Even when he lost both arms and legs.
your friends are rising to your defence, Cadwyn.
Indeed. I remember the time, as I said before, that when he vanquished the wolf, the dire wolf that came to that village.
Indeed.
And he did such skill and panache, this man without honour. He did not flinch. He charged forward and defended those children. It was amazing. It was the most skillful piece of art he made of that beast.
He then proceeded to make socks out of the direwolf's fur for the children.
He did. Look, if you look at his back now, he has the ears on his pauldron.
Yeah.
Be
Look at Sir
careful
Roderick's
that
feet. He's wearing the socks.
Be careful that you don't fall into the trap of telling a lie that you cannot defend. You Durkin.
I've got.
I can defend anything. I'm the indefensible Durkin.
I got a pop-up coming up saying passion. Should I have? Saying an opposed against any passion.
That's the card that you drew. That's the card that you drew. I just want you to draw your attention that if you failed, you would reduce your passion by 1. Well, actually, it'd be by 1. But if you rolled a 1d3 on a d6, to your point, my reaction is to backhand him. There is an option to challenge him to a duel. You can do that, and it would be allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but as Sarah said, it would be disrespectful at a meal to.
Well, to actually fight him at the meal, you could challenge him to a duel, or
That's true.
Take him outside, or just say at a time of your choosing, we'll settle this.
But you succeeded. Okay, so I'm still curious how you would demonstrate that you are a knight of honor. Your friends have stood in for you, and that's great. But the downside to allowing your friends to do that for you, if it keeps happening, would be a further ridicule that you're not able to stand up for yourself.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'd question him. It's like, are you saying that our Lord would have a dishonourable knight at the head of the table?
You called me a girl?
Besmirching his honour?
And he kind of he looks between you and the lady that you're talking to, Lady Catherine. He says, "No, I guess I'm not. We'll discuss this at another time, shall we, Cadwin?" And he kind of touches his head to his hand to his head to the lady, gives her a slight bow, and walks off down the high table to take his seat about 4 places down from you. As he sits, he kind of leans forward and gives you a really dirty look.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I'm just double checking something. Okay, so as everybody know, Durkin's gone, so that just leaves Saxton to go.
Have I gone? I've not gone, have I?
Yes, you chose to actually do your folk tale.
My folk tale, yes, about Cadwin, yes.
King of the Bean.
I mean, well,
stop bragging.
I've called a lot of things, but
amazing.
Okay, so
got glory roll over here, and you're King of the Bean.
Let's
King of the
Bean with you.
You love the bean.
You are selected to be the lead character for this feast's disguising King of the Bean, Cupid's cherub, the great white stag, etc. You can do this. You will gain 10 glory and 3 geniality. There is no test to do it.
Nice.
That's good.
How
did you roll for that?
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Don't know what the rest of it is. For the rest of the feast, you must choose to play feast cards in preference to any other activity. Yes. Don't know what that means, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just trying to get everybody just used to this. You do not. Okay, so on that note, it's worth pointing out. So cards have keeper. So this is a keep this card. So this is a keeper card. They have cards that are labeled host. And as soon as you draw a host card, you must play that card and you don't take any other events that turn. And you get a plus. This number at the bottom here is a bonus to geniality. So you have King of the Bean. That's going to give you. I closed the wrong thing down.
He's the only knight at the table who knows where the clitoris is.
Yes, indeed.
I am indeed King of the Bean.
Yeah.
That's very, very
Dirty
glorious
flicker.
and genial to know where the bean
Indeed.
is.
The women swoon when you find their beans. Just hope they're baked.
I've broken my sheet. That's a bit shit.
Could have been worse. It could have been Cupid's cherub.
Sorry.
Same. I might have recorded a bit of paper. Give me a sec. We'll find a bit of paper. Okay, so does somebody wish to roll? One of you roll me a d20.
Alex, you'll newbie do it. Okay. Yes. Who's no.
Oh, nice
Okay.
low one.
The meal continues with the second course. After your rather nice eels in a thick, spicy puree, you are served broth with bacon and peas.
That's better.
Just like my mother used to make.
Using a straw.
Might be. Are there going to be many rolls of just a D20 roll, or is it just purely for this?
This is purely for the feast. There might be other events that trigger D20 rolls. Why?
No, I set it up as a macro on my bar, so it might be easier for other people if they do that.
Okay.
Rather
I
than
will
typing it
add the dice tray, I think, so it's really easy to just click a D20. Okay,
Yeah.
so we go back to Aladric. Your current, you are entitled to draw 3 cards in total from the feast table. So do you want to roll your first events from this phase?
Yep. 3. Okay.
I love poem.
That comes
You-
under oratory, right?
Yeah, it's an unopposed compose check, not oratory.
Oh, okay. I'll try again.
Okay.
So I'm free to just roll.
A second time. Yeah. No, you can roll a second time.
Okay. Lost love.
Ooh.
Looking at love here.
So
Got love going on.
this would be based on your merciful or cruel trait. You would pick one to roll. A weeping knight bemoans his lost love. You would either join him in his lament if you were successful on a merciful roll, or you would mock his loss if you were cruel.
And if I roll again, I have to take the third, right? So
You do, yes,
Okay.
that is the risk.
I'm going to go with lost love, and I'm going to check my merciful.
Okay, make a test against your merciful.
Okay.
You can do
14.
this.
Oh, no.
Mother.
Oh, no.
Okay, so
Like,
roll
no, I'm
against
so
your-
sorry. Ha!
roll against your cruel.
Oh, God. Okay. And for this, I want to
Lose.
succeed under my
You
cruel,
want to
right?
fail.
I want to
Yeah.
fail.
You want
Yeah.
to fail.
Good, I failed.
Okay. All right. So give me 1 second. So rolling against traits and passions, which is essentially what we have just done. You select which one you wish to test first. In your case, you have tested sorrow. Merciful. You were not successful. I am. I'm just looking at how this works. During a scenario, events may cause a character to act one way or another, or the games master may ask for or mandate a roll against an appropriate trait. Sometimes, though, ingrained behavior takes precedent over conscious intent. So I'm looking for the trait roll.
What I'm taking from the roll is that you weren't successful in kind of consoling the guy.
Yep.
But at least you weren't an arsehole about it.
Exactly. It's sort of the equivalent of going, there, mate, might never happen, but he's just like, oh, leave me alone.
Followed by, oh, wine. See you later.
Yep.
See, I've got a lot of mine that are balanced like 10-10. That would be horrible for me. Because it's like, yeah, I've got 50-50 on screwing up both times.
Point, then your character will develop one way or another.
Yeah, true.
So you failed your merciful.
Yeah.
When you fail, you test the opposing trait. Adjusted by any modifiers. There's no modifiers. You failed that. So now you are free to act however you wish.
That's a really cool little system.
But you do not get to check either of those traits. And by the way, if you'd have succeeded at merciful, you would have checked merciful, which means that not merciful. If you'd have succeeded cruelty, you would have checked cruelty, which means at the end of in winter, your cruelty might go up.
Exactly. Okay.
And so as you can see, you start off with an idea of what your night starts like, but as the game progresses and you do certain actions, you may find you shift to a completely different trait. Quite interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you choosing?
Well, since I failed my merciful, my idea was to effectively, there are some ladies in waiting kind of watching us.
There are. Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of come off as all like emo and sensitive and like comfort this guy, and the ladies be like, oh, how sensitive he is. But it kind of goes wrong, so I kind of go up to him and I'm like, oh, sir, women they are but flights of fancy in our life, and another one will come along, and that just seems to make him feel worse. So I kind of just sheepishly push a glass of wine in front of him and just kind of give him an awkward British pat on the back and just drink.
No problem. So I'm going to give you +1 geniality.
Oh, cool.
He takes the drink from your hand and he smiles. This is is not a young knight. This is probably a couple of years older than you. And I'll think of a name for him because he will remember you for your consoling words and actions. Okay.
Where do I find geniality?
You won't. I'm tracking it. It's a temporary thing that stays just for the feast. And at the end, we test some stuff against geniality and you get glory and things based on your role. Okay, next up, Cadogan. You're up again. You are still on two options at the moment.
Yep.
That food or wine?
Overindulgent. You've had too much to drink. By course 2.
No, I won't take that because I will pace myself.
Okay, go for your next roll. Then you must apply the next. Gentlewoman.
What could go wrong with this one?
There is no test.
Well, you might be getting married.
So there's no test. It's a keeper card. At the start of each round, you can keep this card or discard it. If you keep it, you gain +2 geniality per round. You have drawn the attention of Lady Elaine. She is a similar age to you. What you know of Sir Lady Elaine is she is, strictly speaking, a political hostage. She is from Silchester, a rival arrival to Salisbury, and she is here at the behest of her family to try and ensure that the two counties don't go to war.
Okay.
And, you know, she catches you mid-course one point, and she kind of comes over with a small tablecloth, and she kind of dabs at your tunic, and she says, forgive me, Sir Cadogan, I couldn't help myself. I didn't think it would be comely of you to walk around with those stains on your tabard.
Well, thank you, Lady Elaine. I hadn't noticed that. It's most kind of you. Very much appreciated.
Oh, you're very welcome. And for the next sort of 5 minutes, she engages in general polite conversation with you.
Okay.
So you may keep that card and continue to keep it as you wish. So the thing is, she will take all your attention for the rest of the feast if you keep that card.
Okay. I don't mind talking to a
Cadwin.
A lady.
Okay. What was that gentlewoman? Show of strength. What's your strength?
12.
So you're not a particularly small man, but you're not either a particularly big man. One of the other nights, as the wine flows, gets a little bit boisterous, and there's a conversation around going around about how he can best anybody in an arm wrestle, and he kind of looks over you, catches your eye. Cadwin, you're on the main table. Would you do this? Given that you're on the main table, one of the other knights who was knighted this year, same kind of age of you, has allowed his jealousy to get a little bit ahead of himself, his pride, and he is challenging you to an arm wrestle.
Put him down.
This is why
See,
you don't go.
Show him what at the main table.
Yeah, this is why I said that I'd stay in the background, but Dice didn't want me to.
That's what I love about this. The dice don't want you to.
See, would this be disrespectful, or would this be the type of thing they want?
None of this is disrespectful.
See,
You can do it.
If you accept this and then sort of go, yeah, I'm interested, and go, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. That could question your honor again. So now it's all about challenge you. You get the sense that he's challenged you because you've put his nose out, because you've been elevated to the high table.
Yeah.
So it's.
I'm going to re-roll.
No,
I'm going to go for.
Okay.
I'm going to go for my second roll.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you say?
I was wondering if the other guy had put him up to it. I'd have worked.
There is that as well. Yes.
That's what I was thinking. I'm trying to avoid that sort of thing.
Okay, well, you've got to do it.
I think you pissed up. You pissed up now. You should have stopped the arm wrestle.
Give me a con roll, please.
So just click on con.
Yep.
Yeah, you fucked. Yep.
He's well.
And I've got 17 con, and I still fail it.
Yeah, you should take the arm wrestle. It's about honor. You don't back down the arm
I would
wrestle.
have done the strength then.
Well,
okay. So, all right. Midway in between, no, we don't. Midway in between the two course 2 and waiting for course 3, you take another drink from your ale, and it suddenly kind of sits wrong in your stomach. The heat of the hall, the roaring fire, the press of bodies gets too much.
And you shit yourself.
You
That would be
decide to
amazing.
step outside, so you will miss round 3.
That's fine.
Step outside for a chunder.
Tactical chunder.
Tactical chunder, yeah. We've all done it.
All right, Durkin,
Wow.
you're up.
Look at the
I'll
world
give
going
you a
round and
roll.
round.
Hold on, Durkin.
Table.
You get to choose up to 3. So give me your first roll.
Sorry, tables. There we go. Piecing events. Draw rolls.
All you can eat.
Do you know what?
So
After you're eating a sandwich as well.
This is not quite what you think it is. This is one of
About
these
Liz.
This is cock.
a this night challenges you to see who can eat the most.
Breakfast.
Do you wish to do this?
Pie eating contest.
No.
Basically, you
I
don't.
don't. No, I'll pass on that. I'll roll again. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Into stage. You may make an unopposed orate, play instrument, or singing. The host calls upon you to entertain with story, music, or a song.
I can do that.
Okay. As you push back after eating your second course, ale in hand, you continue to regale the knights and the ladies around you with another tale. Sir Earl Roderick is passing, and he kind of pauses and he smiles. Durkin, how about you share your tale with all of us, please? And he gestures to stand and entertain everybody. And Earl Roderick kind of picks up a knife from the table and taps on his glass, and everything goes quiet.
I shall.
My friends, ladies, knights, lords and ladies, please give ear to Sir Durkin, and his tale of, and he looks at you.
And I will say the Battle of Cadwin.
The Battle of
If I fail, I'm dropping you into the bus.
Outside the room.
Cadwin's out of the room, but you don't know that.
So close yet so far.
Okay. Your tale is...
It's a bit off, and maybe some details.
It wanders, and you contradict yourself a few times. The majority of the audience pay attention because the Earl has asked them to, than
Indeed.
because the tale that you're telling is good.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like a normal Thursday night, to be fair.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So that's 0. Okay, Sexton, your last but not least.
Fantastic. Well, let's draw a result and see what happens.
More food.
There's lots of those.
Just 1 second, looking for centre stage. There is lots of those. Another platter of food is brought out. This is a decision that you then force upon all of your fellow player knights to decide whether they withhold, abstain, or they indulge.
What's the requirement for abstaining or indulging? Is that some kind?
You test your temperate versus indulgent trait.
I mean, that seems all right. I could draw another result, could I? Or
You could choose to draw a second result, yeah, but you would ignore this one.
let's have this one. Yeah, let's have this one. Why not?
All right. So, more of the bacon and pea broth is brought out with fresh bread and cut meat and cheeses. And the table is laden with additional fresh, steaming bowls full. We'll go around. We'll start with Sexton. You may choose to either abstain, rolling against temperate, or indulge, rolling against indulgent.
I will abstain.
Give me a temperate roll then, please.
Evil got that card. That doesn't replace these things, does it? So he's got that on top of these.
Evil has got his
King of the Bean.
King of the
Yeah.
Bean card, correct?
Yes, beam flicker. I'm not beam flicker. I'm beam flicker son. I'm flicker beast. The beam flicker comes.
Okay, if Cadogan doesn't do anything else, is that the same type of thing?
What it means now is he can't choose to do any other activity. He must draw cards and play his cards.
Right.
Okay. We'll cover what other activities are available in a minute. So you are successful. You may check temperate.
I have already checked temperate. Thank you.
Okay. Aladric, would you like to check temperate or indulge?
I too will abstain. I'm going to check
Give me a
temperate.
temperate check.
Yes, just.
Good. That should check it for you. Cadogan. I'm going to indulge.
It's food, not drink.
It is food and not drink.
Yeah, it's a requirement for living. I will be testing for indulgent.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh.
Ooh. You need to test against temperate then.
Ooh.
Why do you decide to abstain?
I think at some point through trying to be indulgent, he realizes that it's he looks at it, it's like, do you know what? I've had enough of this this course. Something's just not sitting right with this particular piece of the hog that he's eating. Whether it's slightly charred or there's a big chunk of seasoning on it.
Yeah,
you see something moving
but
in
the
the bowl.
sweetbreads are the best bit.
There's something swimming in the bowl. You look down and it moves.
Yeah,
It's called a weevil.
It's not that he doesn't want to. It's just that
You can't get over that texture, can you?
Yeah, it's like no. So he thinks, better be safe because otherwise I might wake up tomorrow and not be particularly
Shit guts out.
Shit my ass off. Yeah,
You might pull a Cadwin.
yeah.
It's going to be pulling a Cadwin from now on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you should have. It should have asked. It should have ticked indulgent.
It's tick temperate.
Yeah, failed the indulgence, succeeded the temperate.
Right. Okay. Cadwin, unfortunately, you have stepped out to get some fresh air, so you don't even know this is happening. And so we finish with Durkin.
Oh, again, right. Sorry, let me do my little table thing.
Are you indulging or are you
Do I have to do those?
Yeah. This
is my event that you're having to play.
It's Evil's event.
Practicing temperance or indulging? I'll probably indulge, to be fair, because I'm Cadwin.
Okay.
So what do I need to click for that?
You just click your indulgence. It's a trait.
On trait.
Trait.
Trait. Oh, gosh. In fact, I might go temperance. I'm not decided yet. Let's have a look. And I don't have indulgence.
Everybody has it.
It's next to temperate.
Third one up.
It'll be temperate. Will be the lead.
We've got temperate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Next to it will
indulgence.
be
Yeah,
indulgent.
I'll definitely go indulgent. Yeah.
Start with your indulgence then.
And finish with it too.
And finish with it. Okay. All right. Everything is going smoothly. None of you have really made fools of yourself. You've enjoyed the meal. A couple of you have even drawn the attention of a couple of the unattached ladies of the court. Alex, give me another D20 roll, please.
I'm a lady.
9.
Nice roll. That's
9?
good roll. 9. 9 you
Well,
say.
I mean, okay. The third course is white poultry meat stewed in wine.
Nice.
This smells a bit Saxon.
Because I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It's like that Little Britain character when I hear it Saxon, I'm like, bleh.
Yeah, exactly. Course number 38 is going to be chicken legs.
Okay. Alaric, you may draw your next activity.
On it. Feasting. Okay. First up, mistaken identity.
Having flashbacks to Warhammer now.
Yeah.
So this would be one of the more senior veteran knights believes that you are somebody else and praises you for deeds that you did not perform. You wish to accept that, you will be testing deceitful.
Okay. Well, I'm a 10-10 honest and deceitful, so I'll re-roll.
Or you could do courtesy.
Oh, courtesy.
By informing them.
I'm sorry, so you have misspoke.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I would, if it's not too late, I would like to go for courtesy.
That's fine. Go for courtesy then.
Okay. Rolling under courtesy.
Oh.
Huzzah, just by 1.
Okay.
Where's courtesy, by the way? Is that a passion? Or?
That's a skill.
Courtesy's a skill.
Skill. Right, okay, very good.
Can't see deceitful anywhere there.
Deceitful is a
trait.
Is a trait.
Right, yeah.
Good tonight, although your words are honeyed, and I would gladly accept them. They are, alas, not, in fact, about me. You have me mistaken with somebody else. It's must be the shock of black hair, but thank you nonetheless.
He looks at you and says, "My good man, you are gracious in your refusal to take praise for deeds that you say that you did not perform. I thank you for showing such humility." And he kind of nods at you and smiles. That would grant you 1 geniality, which I'll add to my list.
Well done.
Okay, Cadigan. Let me just check that one off.
So I'm assuming I can.
He's got the lady with him, hasn't he?
I've got the lady.
You can continue to play with the lady, yeah. Okay. Cadwin, you missed this round because you're taking heir, but you will be coming in at the tail end of this. Durkin, you're up.
Okay, what am I doing? Anything I want?
Choose one of the feast. Roll on the feasting table.
There we go. That's there, isn't it? Right. So let's
Hold on.
roll that result.
Wait, before you do.
Too late.
Well, I'll just delete that one. Pretend I didn't see it. So, if you remember, Evil's character has a card that means he can only draw cards. There are 4 other events that you can participate in a round: gossiping, flirting, gaming, or just eat and drink. You can make relevant skill rolls unopposed: flirting, gaming, intrigue, or indulgent, with a bonus which is equal to your current geniality.
Okay, gaming wise, that means we all sit down and play World of Warcraft and do a raid.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Or chess, or dice, or bones. So yeah, so that would be your choice. So you don't have to draw a card. You can opt to just do one of those 4 events.
Sorry, guys, where's geniality?
It's just
you don't see it.
You don't see it. So your geniality at the moment is +1.
We won't be doing that. Okay. Well, I've drawn.
Deleted it, so you'd have to re-roll.
Okay, I'll do it now. Test of strength.
That's the arm wrestle.
That is the arm wrestle, yes. Somebody would challenge you to an arm wrestle. Do you wish to do this?
Yes, because I'm a man of honour, and I will. If somebody says I would like to arm wrestle you, I'm like, have at you, sir. I certainly will. I'll place my elbow on the table, look him in the eyes, and roll my strength.
This
Total
night.
six.
Oh, fuck off!
Break your arm.
He's 12. He's 12 flagons in as well, so it doesn't.
We'll come back to that in 1 second. We'll come
He
back to that.
snapped my arm off. Is there a look point?
Sir Barthel, no, there isn't.
No.
Sir Barthel, one of the rising stars of the court, quite vain but very energetic. He is loud, wears a lot of jewellery, is always seems to be at the centre of the Earl's laughter. He listened to your tale to the ladies, the very beginning of the feast. He listened to your less than impressive tale to the audience, and he comes up to you and he slaps you on the back, directly in front of Lady Indeg, and says, "Ha! My good sir, you may be very glib with that tongue of yours, although it maybe needs a little bit of practicing." And he looks at Lady Indeg at that point. But are you as strong as you are wax lyrical? And he places his arm down in front of you. You grab it.
I will say, I'd like to think I am, sir, but I'm a little worse for wear. This wine is flowing freely. But let us have a play, as you say.
Right, I do need to roll his strength.
Oh, he could roll a 20 as well.
He could absolutely roll a 20.
You might roll a 21.
But he succeeds.
That's
He
fine.
very quickly brings your arm down against the table to the polite applause from Lady Indeg. She smiles at him. Now
Can I hold my left hand out and say, well played, sir. Well played.
he smiles. You have a choice here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't lose anything. You just accept that you were beaten, as you have done. Or you can give the card to another player, but in doing so, it costs you 1 geniality.
No, I will accept my due, and I shall hold my hand out again and say, well played, sir. Well played.
Watch as Sir Barthel wanders over to one of the more grizzled knights that sits very close to the salt, and he laughs and slaps him on the back and immediately challenges him to an arm wrestle. And you watch as
Break his fucking arm!
you watch as
Because he's just broke mine.
yeah, you watch as Sir Amid destroys him very quickly.
So
Okay.
the fumble, is that passing the card over then?
No. The fumble doesn't do anything in that sense. There will be some cards that will have a fumble condition. It's literally so they win, they move on to challenge others. You may give this card to another player knight. If you do, -1 geniality. That player knight must play this card next turn instead of drawing any cards.
It's basically passing the book.
Basically,
It's kicked my ass, kick his ass.
Which is good if you know that's one of your fellow knights that is really strong. And it gives them an
But
easy
you
win.
lose 1 geniality, though.
Dexton.
Yeah.
You're up.
I guess
Again,
I better draw, because that's all I can
you
do.
have to draw, yeah. Meet the host.
Oh, nice.
Oh my.
You sit where I'm sitting. Oh, normally sitting.
You're
this
outside having a chunder. I'll just go
Yeah.
sit in your chair.
You come and dip
Take
my
your
seat.
seat, yeah.
Keeping it warm. Keeping it warm for him.
Earl Robert would wish to quiz you upon your expertise, and that would be based on your best skill.
Well, I will give him a run through of my latest thoughts and tactics from last month's raiding against the Saxons.
Okay.
I had a stout defense, so I'll give a battle roll.
Give me a battle roll. Is that your best skill?
That is my best skill.
Brilliant. Give me a battle roll.
Inquiry roll? No, yes. Just says no. Bonus to this
No.
roll 0. Roll.
No, yeah.
There you go.
That's a success.
That's battle.
It was trying to fail on you. It really was. It was trying for that 16.
This doesn't grant you a... It's probably ticked it, hasn't it?
It has, yes.
Yeah, untick it, please.
Okay.
You would have got a +1 as well to that. So, yeah, okay. He listens intently to your report, interjecting a couple of comments and a couple of questions. And after he gives you maybe 2 or 3 minutes of his time, he kind of nods and says, "Excellent. I look forward to you putting that knowledge to further test later this year, Sexton."
Shit.
And he nods to you. You gain 1 geniality.
Guess who's the new party leader when it comes to combat?
So rather than doing 4 rounds, I think this time around we'll just do the 3. So as the feast finishes, so there's one thing that you can do. You can always beg leave a feast, but you must participate in the first round. And to do so, you must make a courtesy roll. If you succeed, then you gain a check to courtesy and you are given the permission to leave. If you critically succeed, it would be 10 glory on top of that. If you fail, you are dismissed with an impatient wave of hand and you lose geniality. And if you fumble, it means you've buggered off without telling anybody. And you lose honour for doing that.
I can do this.
Okay. As Cadwin, you come back in and you kind of see out the next sort of hour or so. And then a fanfare sounds, marking the formal end of the feast. So at this point, we would go around the table and we would add up everybody's geniality. So Aladric, you gained 2 geniality overall. Cadogan, you gained 5.
Nice.
Cadwin, you gained 2.
Good.
Durkin gained 1.
Oh, thank you.
Sexton gained 4.
Well, as the fanfare blares off, I shall stand up and say, "My lord, I must go. I have pressing matters to attend to with my family." And I shall roll my dice.
Okay.
Oh,
Not in the privy then.
not in the privy. No.
That's only if you want to leave the feast early.
I do.
Right. So this is how this bit works. So we take, so Aladric, what was your appeal? 15, right?
Hold on a sec. My appeal is 14.
14.
Yeah.
Plus 2 is 16. Times that by 3. There's a lot of math here.
48.
You gain 48 glory.
Cool.
So on your character sheet, if you look at your history tab, you'll see that it says earned in the year. So if you put 48 in there, so you have earned 48 glory this year.
Got it.
Okay, so next is Cadogan. I believe your appeal is 11.
Appeal is 10.
Appeal is 10.
I've earned 15.
15. Plus 10, because you earned 5, and that's a threshold. So that's 25 times 3.
Okay, roll D20, get higher.
Okay. Where's the earned in the year bit?
Third up from the bottom.
History at the bottom.
Third up at the bottom on history.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hadwin, your appeal is
10.
plus 2 is 12 times 3 is 36.
It's already added 15 in for the trait or passion checks.
There you go. Yeah, it does that. It'll automatically do some of that.
It's clever.
Gherkin, your appeal is...
Sorry, my apologies. 1 second. My
You said
appeal is 17.
Sorry, Catherine. What?
Yeah, 'cause you said at the beginning I was on the high table, so I got a bonus or something.
Yes,
What was
you
that
did.
above?
You got a plus 2 bonus to your geniality. You didn't earn any other geniality.
Okay.
Because you were outside chucking up.
No, that was only
So
the last round.
17 plus 1 is 18.
It's not so much that.
3 is...
It's the fact he came back with cabbage on his tunic.
So you've got 18 times 3. So you get 54 glory.
Balls.
And Sexton, your appeal?
9.
9.
Good man.
Yep. That'll be my broke nose and greying hair.
You earn 39 glory. You
I
were
do-
one geniality off getting a plus 10 glory bonus.
I do for my glow should halve my broken arm.
But you got the card
How
that's
does that
given
work
him
then? So it's
bonus
9
as well,
plus what?
9 plus 4 times 3.
Times 3. But what about the plus 10 I got for being the Bean King?
I forgot about the plus 10 for being a bean king. Hang on a second.
The lady said, the man from Del Monte, he said, yay.
The legend of Hardcastle.
That's right.
There's a few things on that. There was
The
glory
legend.
and something else.
The king of the bean.
It's seduction.
Yeah.
King of the bean. Yes, you gain a plus 10 glory. So, that's interesting. You
And the
would
other?
get. He would get. What do we say? 13.
Is it
69.
glory or
69.
genealogy?
Yeah.
69.
Dude.
Legend continues.
Being king of the bean got him 69.
Dude.
But it's a bonus of glory, isn't it, rather than genealogy type thing?
You add that to the so at the end of the feast we calculate how much glory you have earned.
Okay.
And then multiply it by the rounds, is it? Or?
Multiply it by the total number of rounds. Yes.
Yeah. Right, okay.
So it's always worth, when you do the 4 activities, you never gain geniality. You're kind of keeping yourself to yourself, not drawing attention to yourself. By doing the feasting events, you gain geniality, which means you're going to gain potentially gain geniality, potentially gaining a lot more glory because you're bringing attention to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not pursuing other things, right? Like romantic bits and court intrigue.
Correct. Yes.
A
That
crit
is
success.
exactly it.
A crit success in this is meets beats, right? So if I've got, like, for instance, an appeal of 14 and I roll a 14, that's a crit success.
That is absolutely correct. Yes.
That's nice. Yep. Well said.
You're basically rolling below, but the higher the better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I got on the high table.
Question mark.
The feast ends with none of you really making any faux pas, drawing too much attention to yourself, although you do give yourself some glory, some attention. At the same time, you're able to pick up a number of interesting rumours. There is talk amongst the more veteran knights that Earl Roderick will most likely be asked to fight the Saxons on his eastern border at some point this year.
Well, I've already given the tactics, so.
Yes, you have. Rumour has it that 1,000 Saxons have landed to reinforce King Hengist. Prince Maddock will be leading the battle. And the general consensus, the prince is the current son and heir to Uther. And the general consensus is that people trust his strategic insights. My lords and ladies, says Earl Roderick, I have been summoned north by our king. I will be taking a number of you with me, whilst others I will ask of you to help protect our borders under the guidance of Sir Elad.
So I put my hand up and go, yes, thank you, my lord.
He nods. I'm glad to see that you are enthused by this, Gherkin, for you'll be one of those who I would ask to remain behind to protect our captive. And
I will put my head down and then sit down and shut the fuck up.
You wish to say something, Aladric?
Yes, my liege. I simply ask what you would have of me. Would you have me stay with good Durkin or come north?
Indeed, Sir Aldrich. I would ask for yourself, Sir Cadogan, Sir Cadwyn, Sir Sexton, to remain here with Sir Aled and several of our other younger knights, and he points several more out, to attend to our borders whilst I am gone.
My liege, it's an honour to serve, and whatever you need me to do, I will do.
Indeed.
Sir Alad will have the details, for I will be leaving at first light with the army tomorrow.
It's good, my lord, that you are going to the north to our true capital, rather than those Londinium, with their ivory towers.
So Roderick's riding north to battle the Saxons, right? Is that what's going on?
Roderick is riding north to meet with the king.
Yeah, Wadwick
summoned his earls.
Well, ride with God, my liege.
Yes, be safe. May the angels and whoever carry you on their wings, but not too far. Come back, sir.
Looks at you with a smile.
It's like, fucking idiot.
What the fuck? He's pissed.
Yeah, so Saxon's just kind of like...
May the angels take you away. Oh, no, not up, not up.
Well, I realised it, and I was like, no.
He just looks at you without missing a beat and just goes, I'm Jewish.
Take a quick 5-minute break, everybody. I need to grab a drink.
All right.
That halibut was good enough for Jehovah.
Jesus, Medi.
Sorry.
The horse kicked him in the head when he was practicing.
No, it's nice. Quick 10 minutes, right? Let me just mute this. Muted. And back soon. Ooh. I know I'm having a 10-minute break. I just want to give you a quick call. How are you doing? I'm not muted. Sorry. So it's Dave. I'm not muted because I can't mute you and mute him at the same time. Well, I can do this. But sorry, go on, Caroline, what are you saying? Good, mute. There we go. Yep. Yeah, no, I just want to say how you're doing. Cool. Oh, I'd like to hear that. Thank you. I feel better for that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. How much more a mortgage you left, Captain? I do. Yep, which is good. Oh, wonderful. No, sorry, I'm yelling at me, Steve. Right, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye. Oh, Polish ladies. My God. They're interesting. %, letting Salisbury regions. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful, that map. Love it. Oh, detail as well. That's amazing. Oh, we get to Donington to have a race around. The horses. Oh, right down there. Sorry. It's like the hub of the world, isn't it? There's different spider webs everywhere. It's a silly place. Let's not go there. Yes, she's amazing. I love that. But it's the fact that she's awesome when she talks to anybody professional because she sounds so serious in what she asks. Brilliant. Have you seen? Real, authentic. Yeah. So what the actual? Yeah, because she's awesome. Have you seen her in the TV show on Amazon? Or is it Amazon or is it Netflix? Last One to Laugh. Yeah, she was brilliant in that. I loved it. She sadly was not, but I think she's really funny because if you swapped it to her watching that, you think, what the actual? Like, the Romans first came to England when they. It's like, no, they didn't. Shut up.
there was comment amongst a couple of the senior knights, so Sir Elad and
Not Blaine.
Sir
Blaine's.
Jaredon. Sir Jaredon, he is the sheriff of sheriff of Sarum. Him and Sir Elad Cadwyn, they were talking, and you caught this probably towards the end of the evening, a comment about Merlin and the fact that, according to what they had heard from their lord, he was not in attendance in Uther's court for winter, which is quite unusual. So, several days later.
Oh, just to say, I'll end the evening by just thanking Lady Elaine for her company. It was an honour to talk to her and very pleasurable. And I hope to do it again. Maybe sometime I'll be able to take you out for a ride somewhere. I've got some fine horses from my father's stable here.
Well, I would certainly look forward to that, Sir Cadogan.
I do love a hard ride.
I'll let him know the penis before he goes. Don't worry.
Yeah, and that's it. And with that, I'll just bow and off ski.
As you do, as you say goodbye,
She says, adieu.
a knight bashes into your arm. You know, that kind of actually deliberately kind of
shoulder checks you.
Shoulder checks you deliberately, and then continues walking out of the main hall. You recognize him. Oh, do you recognize him? Let's see.
As a complete bellend.
Give me an awareness roll. No, recognize. It would be recognize.
No, fuck all chance of this. Is it? What's the inquiry roll? Yes. What's the inquiry roll? What's that mean? Yes or no on that? Do we know?
I have no idea. I mean, let me have a look.
Inquiry roll. You got the option of yes or no.
Where you hide it or something.
Inquiry skill rolls, page 96 of the core rule book. Is that
where you're using talking rather than observation or something like that?
Don't know.
Inquiry skills imply a body of knowledge that players can access. For instance, a sword skill measures both the character's adeptness at sword fighting and their knowledge of a blade's quality. Thus, another quality of a sword roll to the sword skill you make. Quality of a sword, roll the sword skill. To figure out the breed of a horse, roll the horseman skill. To know what to do at coronation, roll courtesy. Skills can also provide information about surroundings.
So recognise with a no would just be to recognise somebody. Recognise with a yes would be to know them but know deeper details.
Correct, yes.
Right, okay, so it's enough. Right.
Sounds like a recall knowledge type thing.
Yeah. Oh, it just rolled off a 3. Nope, not a chance.
No, you don't recognise him, mostly because his back's to you, and you didn't quite catch a glimpse of him.
Excuse me, sir.
He continues out of the hall, ignoring you.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
Don't kill Lancelot.
He heads outside, up onto the wall.
And you push him off.
And he stands there, sort of on his own, middle of the wall, muttering to himself.
Drop kick him.
Go on.
Drop kick him.
This is where you do the shoulder barge, but so that he tips over
knock
the
him
edge.
over into the moat.
So that's what a broken leg feels like, bastard.
I'll walk up to the wall and go, excuse me, sir.
He pauses and he kind of just turns his head a little. Yes? Knight?
Sorry, I don't... who is it that I'm addressing? Sorry, I don't recognise you.
Seconius.
Aye. Do I know him?
In passing, you know when you were a squire, not long after you joined, you became a squire, there was a Saxon raid on a couple of the sort of baronies on the edge of the southern territory, the southern border of Salisbury. And you know that that his family's manor was burnt by a Saxon raid, killing everybody but himself. He has an incredibly ferocious hatred of Saxons. By reputation, he is a very skilled swordsman who never gives way when facing Saxons.
You clearly must have a lot on your mind presently with the Lord heading north to face the Saxons.
Yes,
but,
our Lord has deemed that I am not fit to join him.
That explains it. It's just that you barged into me in the hall.
Did I? I did not feel it.
No. I gave way for you, sir. But you barged through my space. You were clearly not paying attention to where you were going. You're obviously, like I said, you're obviously distracted with the circumstance. My family also has had run-ins with the Saxons, as we all have.
Indeed. I know who you are now. You are Sir Cadogan, yes?
Yes.
A word to the wise. Lady Elaine is spoken for. Now, I have to prepare. And with that, he turns.
What standard has he got? He's just a knight.
He is a household knight like you. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's make sure we don't have this conversation again, shall we? And I'll turn and walk down the stairs.
Okay.
Meow.
Okay. You have a rival in Sir Cornelius.
Nice. I'm assuming he is the one that is spoken for.
Yes, basically.
And I'm assuming she's not spoken for, but he wants to get in there.
She's my girlfriend.
That's how.
Yes.
Well, he can go and
Girlfriend, leave me alone.
He can go and fuck himself.
I love it. I love.
Listen, Sir Collis.
As I said, a lot can happen in the shield wall. If a man slips forward, that occasionally does happen.
Yep. You put that word
Especially
forward.
when the man on either side of him gives him a nudge.
Yes.
Because ultimately, I realise that I have no say in who she marries. He has no say in who she marries. She has no say in who she marries.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
By the time you back from this conversation, Sexton Hardcastle is already in Lady Elaine's pants, just like looking for.
Sexton is a very pious man. He would never do such a thing.
and so it's
Never get
Roderick.
caught doing such a thing.
He would certainly never talk about it. He's very modest.
At least twice.
Brilliant. Is there anything anybody wants to do as the sort of Easter turns to late spring turns to early summer?
No, I'll be helping my family with the holding.
Okay.
I'll be inquiring as to the defence of Lord Roderick's estate.
Yeah, I will be doing my job.
Provided my father gives me leave to do so.
And of course he does.
Yeah,
I will be getting to know Sir Elad.
I'll be no big different.
So Elad is highly likely Sir Elad was one of your trainers, or probably the lead trainer as you transitioned and learnt skills that would set you up to become a knight. He is Earl Roderick's marshal and the main drill sergeant. He is a soldier's soldier, gruff, scarred. He has no patience for vanity.
Oh, he's Sexton's kind of man.
I'm
Sexton's
fucked.
definitely going to be supporting him and yeah, seeing to the defence of the area.
Since you
I'll also be I'll be doing the usual stuff. So going out on patrol, doing all that malarkey. Also, I won't be letting my squire down. So I'll be attending to his training and starting to bring him up to speed because he's got 7 years of training now. That's my duty as well.
Yeah,
that's a very good call. I will mirror that exactly the same.
I would like. Who was spending time? So, Durkin, you were spending some time with your family on their holdings, right?
Yes, I was indeed. I was making sure.
Stewardship role. It is not an inquiry role.
That's skills, isn't it? Stewardship. Oh, it's rubbish. Give me a 1. Oh.
Okay. You spend a month or so sort of moving from Easter through to sort of early May, helping your family prepare the fields, whilst not neglecting your duties to Sir Elad. You do an okay job. You're not particularly stand out. It's not something you enjoy doing. It's something you do because you feel duty bound and honour bound to your family.
Exactly.
Okay. I would like Aladrig, because you're spending time to getting to know Sir Elad a little better. I would like an intrigue roll from you, please.
Intrigue roll. Yes.
You may make
beautiful.
sure intrigue is checked.
Yes, it is.
You discover that Sir Elad is he favours those who take their duties as knights 110% seriously. He asks of you all to do things. What you learn that those who do those things better than well get the prime choice of assignments. And those who are half-hearted or grumble about the things he asks them to do get the least choice assignments. And so over the course of sort of the couple of months since the Earl has left, you find yourself almost at the beck and call of Sir Elad, gaining the better more choice tasks. Anybody else doing anything?
I was doing similarly because. Yeah,
Okay. Likewise, give me an intrigue roll then.
I'll horribly fail this. Can I invoke a trait to help me do this, or is there anything I can do with that?
Invoke a passion.
Passion. Would homage liege or something like that?
Would homage liege or fealty liege would work.
Yeah. So how would I do that? Sorry to bust out some crazy rules.
Your passion skill.
And you get a bonus to the.
If you succeed, you get a bonus to the primary stat.
Nice.
Okay.
Wish I'd use that for my intrigue roll though.
Yeah.
Was it intrigue I needed to roll? Sorry, Zed.
Yes. So you are impassioned. You may gain a +10 bonus to a single skill or trait.
Wow.
That could be
Big
negative.
bonus.
So bonus to this roll is 10.
Sorry. It's 5. Sorry, it's 5. It's 10 if it's a critical.
Okay. Fine. It's not an inquiry roll.
No.
Try that one.
Oh, that should be
still
spot
a
on.
fail. 1 point off.
Yeah, so you get. So did you add a +5 bonus? Did you?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So I think did that increase your intrigue by 5 points as your target number? Okay. Yeah, you struggle to read him. I will let you check your homage liege though, your fidelitas. You struggle to read him, and find yourself getting a mix of good assignments and bad assignments. Whereas you know that Aldrich. Constantly after the first couple of weeks seems to always get the better, choicier assignments.
Yeah, bastard, yeah.
Hadwin, anything that you wish to do during the couple of months?
I'll join in any hunting to try and forage and help learn the lay of the land, so to speak, to help better protect the keep.
Yeah. You can do that. There are no formal hunts. We have a mini game for a formal hunt. We will do a formal hunt at some point. So there are no formal hunts, but give me. I'll let you. I'll let you make a hunting roll.
I'm not great at it, but let's give it a go.
Opportunity for a rise. Actually,
you've got this.
Oh,
or
it
not.
was nearly on the 7, which is what I wanted.
You find yourself participating in a couple of the general hunts, mostly for food. Setting traps and snares and things for rabbit, catching pheasant and that kind of thing. You're not outstanding at it.
It was more to get the lay of the land as much as anything else as to know way around anyway.
We roll through July. There's no word from Earl Roderick at this time. He has now been gone for the best part nearly 3 months. Sir Elad calls the 5 of you together. Gentlemen.
Lord.
I need strong riders to head out to the boundary of our county to ensure that our people are behaving themselves.
I know 4 strong riders I can send.
I've had word from Sir Sheridan that the settlement of Poterne have failed to send their tithe to our Lord. I therefore ask that you attend to the matter.
What encouragement would you deem suitable were they to kick up a fuss about paying said tithing?
I will leave that to your own choice. Our Lord would not be unfavourable towards.
1 every 3 men.
I think our Lord would be definitely unfavourable to that quantity, but certainly 1 or 2 men being strung up would.
Understood. The ringleaders.
To send the message.
Don't make me play barrister again. Every campaign, I start hanging people. This is just.
I'm waiting for Sir Cadogan to get out the torture devices.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a regular thing.
That's with Lady Catherine.
Any reports of brigands that may have Potern?
Potern.
He says, all I'm hearing from Sir Jardin is that they've failed to send their tithe for the last 3 months. It is time that we. Yes, and as I said, our Lord would endorse any necessary
reparations. Yes.
Well, your will, our hands. Are we to ride at first light?
You are to ride at first light, and I would suggest you take a wide view of our lands.
Indeed,
Make sure you have food.
Thank you for this honour.
Take a week's food, and remember, you are knights of our Lord, and therefore hospitality should be bestowed upon you wherever you ask of it.
Indeed, sir. Thank you. And as I said, we take this with the greatest of honour. Thank you.
How? I mean, it looks to be about 20-ish miles, maybe a bit more, 20, 25 miles.
So 2 days. Well, you could probably do it in a day, but
2 days reasonable ride. Yeah. Remember, there's not like roads and stuff, guys.
No, it's give me tracks, isn't it?
It's about 18 miles, 18 and a half miles in a straight line.
Yeah.
So if you go up and follow the dotted lines, which are roads, so you kind of head up past Stonehenge through Tilshead, Potern.
It's not bad. It's relatively straight, isn't it? So it's probably 25 miles.
And it looks fairly flat, so that's always good.
Yeah.
Salisbury Plains.
Yeah.
So it's not flat.
It's not flat.
It's up and down like this.
There's lots of contours on that there map.
Yeah.
So nice gentle trot. Don't kill the horses.
Is the Salisbury Plains where the Gurkhas do their test? They do like a 100-mile march on there, don't they?
No, that's the Welsh Brecon Beacons, I think.
No, that's the SAS.
Yeah, Brecon Beacons SAS.
I think most. It's not just SAS. Most army units do.
Yeah, no, there's something I'm sure there's something that the Gurkhas do on Salisbury Plains.
They walk around with their cookeries threatening the locals.
Killing locals, yeah.
In fact, at this moment, they're at... I forget what it's called now. Oh, shit, wasn't funny. Return, aren't they? So let's go to see the quartermaster, get our supplies, and head off in the morning.
Mind, you already have your own horses. You have your squires. They will all come with you. You take your squires with you.
Yeah.
Baldric, see to my horse.
And that's fine. But they will be on their own horses, and they will follow by. They'll carry your lances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you don't leave your squires behind.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fine. So
Gurkha's based there.
Gurkha's based there. Yeah. Yeah. Gurkha's based at mates.
Let's see to our equipment and our squires, and then we shall have a drink in the local tavern to celebrate this great opportunity for my lord. and have that too.
Why
in the
would you
morning.
have a drink in the local tavern? Why wouldn't you just have a drink in the hall of the castle? That's where you live. That's where you
That's
eat,
where I
Let's-
live.
live,
Yeah.
and
Let's
sleep,
have a
right?
drink in the hall of the castle and
Um,
prepare for the morning.
yeah, I will speak to Percy, tell him that we're setting off in the morning. Tell him to go and get the horses ready for morning. And get everything together so that we don't lose any time. And then I'll relax and then get a relatively early night.
Okay.
Yep, ditto. But my score.
I will tell him.
Baldric.
I will tell Percy this is a test of your preparation and horsemanship.
Yes, my lord. I will not let you down, my lord.
Trip.
You wish the horses to be ready at first light, my lord?
Yes, like I said, do your preparation tonight. Then it's easier in the morning.
My lord.
So clean the tack and get everything ready.
Make sure there's no wear on the bites.
Has everybody got any? Has anybody not given their squire a name yet?
Yeah, I can't figure out how.
My squire is called Edric.
Mine's called Baldric.
Click the eyeball at the far right hand side.
Edric sees a pilgrim and stay away from the front end. You know what he's like.
My lord.
Oh, where's horses? Because I named my horse, didn't I?
Yeah, a bit below them. You should have your 4 horses below your squire.
Oh, yeah. Sable. No.
Yeah,
Let him know we're leaving at first night. It'll take him some time to get his mind to it.
Yeah, I think I clicked something last week and I've got 2 squires. So how do I get rid of one?
I can delete one for you.
A sword, generally.
Yeah, generally does the job. You failed.
Game over, man. Game over.
I know the notes I made about the traits of my horse I didn't say for some strange reason either. But they were just a fun thing, weren't they?
Yeah,
mine is affectionate, opinionated, and aggressive.
Yeah,
mine was aggressive, intelligent, and something like well trained or something like that.
Yeah, mine's
challenging, destructive, and nervous because I think I rolled 3
Jesus.
20s or something.
Yeah, I rolled 3d20 as well.
Yeah, I got one which basically attacks anything that's hostile comes by. It's calm for me and intelligent. Because I said it was more intelligent than I was.
Yeah. Okay. We are proceeding. What is the plan? The following day, you all head outside to find that your squires have everything ready. Your horses lined up, their horses behind, lances on their horses, etc. Horses are brushed, fed. They are carrying. You also have your. Which horses are your pack animals? Is it the Rouncy? No.
It was a Sumpter.
Sumpter. Yes.
Sumpter.
Your Sumpters loaded with provisions for you all for a week, plus the squires, plus the horses.
So it's 3 horses in essentially each. It's a lot of horses.
It is. You're like 15 horses and 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you need a priest to go with you as well.
I was about to say, do we have an indication of what the tithe requirement is?
Just your usual taxes.
Good call.
Yeah, do we know numbers or anything?
Do we have a figure?
You would know what those are. I have no clue.
Okay.
You would know what those are.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as we are aware and we're not.
Earl Roderick is not an unreasonable man in his demands on his people.
So we couldn't say it was 1,000, take 3,000 and go, oh, more for us.
What is more interesting is Sir Robert is the vassal knight who is responsible for that area. He should know better.
But where is he right now?
You don't know.
He's not with the Lord up north.
Possibly. Which might explain why his people haven't sent their tithes, because their vassal knight is not here.
Understandable. Tax man's away. Don't pay.
Oh, they may have gathered,
Most of the others, as far as you know, all the others are sending their tithes as normal.
My first thought would be something has befallen the town of Potern, perhaps some plague or illness or something.
That's
I
what
think
was
Sir
asking.
Aldrich.
It's 2 days ride, so
Sir Aldrich here maybe has an idea.
They could have sent it, and it could have been robbed.
It could have been.
That's true.
Let's go to the village and get the word from the mouth of the horse.
can't be but a mile or two from Deviser's castle as well. So
So I would expect if there was a problem in the village or I would have expected them to report it there, and it would have come down by a rider.
Well, you would have thought if they had an issue of bandits or Saxons or anything, they would have sent somebody to send word for help.
1.72 miles.
We have been charged with defence of our Lord's land. So
indeed, let us set forth and maybe find the cause of this mystery.
Also, keep your eyes peeled for any particular signs of banditry.
Indeed, troop movements.
On the path.
Okay. You head north. What's the route that you're taking? Does anybody want to have coconuts in the background?
Up to Till's Head. It's probably the best route.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Up to north.
So yeah, we'll take that little dotted line that Catherall's following.
Yeah. If we get to a place with a large minster, we've gone too far. And lots of people speak in Yorkshire.
We'll stop off at, if it's a 2-day ride, we'll stop off at Till's Head just to rest the horses, water them, and then
I don't think it's a 2-day ride.
It's a 1-day ride, but it's a push.
20 miles in a day. It's a casual walk on a horse. We don't even have to push them.
I walk 15 miles a day in 7 hours, so yeah.
Fair enough. All right, so we carry on. There's a little lake there on that crossroad. Maybe give the horses a drink at that lake, and then just crack on straight up to
that might be trees, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, true. That's
or a shrubbery.
Good ambush location at a crossroad. Yeah.
It does look like a good ambush
location.
You are correct.
Keep your eye out for any white rabbits.
It's just where I would set up.
Yep. Well, that's why we head around to the right of it and go round it rather than through it.
Nah, fuck it. Go straight through.
Going straight through Till's Head.
No, the little wood.
Yes,
but if we go straight through
the wood. Castilian.
We should dismount if we're going through the wood, and we should.
It's possibly worth it. It's possibly worth Till's Head just asking people.
Asking exactly. I was about to say the same thing. Any news has come from the north?
I mean, by the time you get to Till's Head, it's probably mid to late afternoon. Certainly, it's going to be post lunchtime. You could definitely press on to Potern from Till's Head and reach it by sundown for sure. But bear in mind, as Knights of the Earl, you are entitled to hospitality wherever you go.
Let's have a night here. Let's spend a day here. Then arrive
Absolutely do that if you wish.
I think
we can either rest and piss about, or we can get the job done.
We need to get the job done.
My concern, Sir Callaghan, is that if we arrive at dusk, it's going to be harder for us to see and assess the situation. I would rather we stay here at our Lord's hospitality in this lovely town they have for us here. And then tomorrow, strike out early, arrive at noon, and then assess the situation at noon. What's
to assess? We just arrive at this village of Pottern. We knock on the door.
I, sir, for one, do not wish to be chasing peasants around in the dark. I do that enough in my free time.
There's no chasing. There's no chasing. We just walk into a house.
No,
we just walk into a house and take it.
Well, if that's your juice, sir, then please go on. But I intend to stay and enjoy my Lord's pleasure in this beautiful little town he has here, because it's something that I think is our due, and I think these people will receive a little bit of a benefit from their Lord's Knights' presence in this area, giving them a bit of morale to say we have not forgotten them. We know who they are. They're here. Maybe raise a flag and a veil with them.
So, are you saying you're serving our Lord for what you can get out of it?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to say that I am here to inspire these men of this village, to make them sure that we are here as their protectors. They can see we're here as protectors. We're going up to Pottern to see what the situation is there, but they know we are working for them as their Lord dictates. The Lord has not forgotten them.
I see the merit of both of your arguments, and I would suggest a third way. We don't stop and rest at Tilshead, yet we do take benefit of our Lord's pleasure. Why not take the Lord's pleasure at Pottern itself? Why not write directly to Pottern and impose upon the denizens of Pottern to give us succor, to give us ale?
The reason being, we do not know what's at Pottern. It could be destroyed town. There could be nothing there.
Even better, there's a castle less than 2 miles to the north of it. We go there, and
if it's a destroyed town, surely Sir whatever his name is, Sir Alad would want to know that as soon as possible.
I agree.
One would ride through the night to return to Sarum and let the Lord know.
I would agree, but I would not risk my horse.
His head and just saying, "Come, Alec, we'll ride on."
He's riding on?
Okay. He's just shaking his head at this shit, and he's just like, waste of time. I'm riding on.
Well, in which case, I shall bow to your superior battle knowledge, and we shall press on through the day. But please remember that I did suggest resting in this beautiful town and give these villagers our inspiration as knights.
Let's do it on the way back.
Duly noted, but that isn't the task at hand.
Exactly. Let's do it on the way back once we surmise what's going on in Potter and Durkin.
I bow to your superior knowledge. I sorry.
Come then.
I'm a knight, but not an old knight. I'm a new knight.
Hardcastle's fucking off. Come on, let's follow him.
No, I'm fucking yards down the trail.
I'd not stop riding. I could do 2 things at once.
What's that flashing blade music?
Oh God!
It's a dashing blade. Flashing blade.
Serious?
The journey on sort of northeast, northwest. You follow the main road as such as it is. It is, yeah. Yeah, you follow the main road such as it is, taking you up and out towards Tilshead. As you know, you will often do. It's July. There are people. There are farmers moving cattle. There are merchants moving between the different settlements along the way. Obviously, these are the main ones. There will be smaller ones here and there. At any time when you see those individuals, they all kind of move themselves off the road and bow their heads in acknowledgement as you pass.
There's one of them go, "He must be a king." How do that? He's not covered in shit.
You're shit all over him.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And the journey takes you best part of the day as you get towards Potton. Potton itself is a holding that is not necessarily, it's not too insignificant.
Any signs of smoke? That's
Oh yeah, there are
beyond the normal.
Do we have lively people moving around? Normal lives.
The harvest preparations are beginning. There are approximately 6 mills and 107 households in the vicinity of Potton, all kind of that would be kind of brought under the protection of the local lord.
Yeah. Any of the people around there running when they see us, or because give warning or in fear or anything?
No, the children, the several children will come running out to meet you. And again, as you approach the boundary of the first kind of sort of segment of Potton, Potton is a big place.
Uncle Saxton's back.
According to the Domesday Book in 1086, it was one of the largest settlements in Wiltshire, split into 3 land holdings under 2 tenants in chief.
Wow.
Look for.
And there was actually a named knight. The knight, according to the Domesday's Book, was Sir Robert. And so, guess what? It's Sir Robert here.
I'll look for a local in Potter.
I mean, there's plenty of them. You know, as you're about a quarter of a mile out, and there's probably a farmer moving some sheep between a couple of fields. His dog kind of running and keeping the sheep under control.
You tell me where your Reeves house is.
Oh, my lord, forgive me, my lord. And he kind of bows his head. Yes, my lord. The Reeve. Sir Robert is not present. He has ridden north with our Earl to meet our king.
We know your lord has gone north. We're looking for the Reeve.
You wish?
Your Reeve, the headman who's the administrator of this village.
My lord, there is no one headman, my lord.
Okay. Point us to who's dealing with your taxes, which haven't been paid then.
Take us to your leader.
Who's he pointing
Kind
to?
of looks at you.
Goes, shit.
Yeah, shit.
Dude.
It's the feds, man.
My lord, we pay our taxes.
You pay your taxes through whom? Who delivers it?
Do you go to gov.co.uk?
Yeah. Online bank transfer on gov.uk, my lord.
Yes. I have a standing order.
You may have paid your taxes in the past, but your current taxes are late.
But look, I've got the email.
3 months overdue, in fact.
Who is it that is responsible for bringing the tithes to Sarum?
Well, normally we would. Sir Robert sends his collector of taxes to each of us.
Where do we find him?
You're looking for Murdo.
Modo.
Murdo. Yes.
And where
That's his name?
Is he a local to Pottern?
Yes. Murdo would be up at the Lord's house. And he kind of points in a vague sort of direction, maybe sort of slightly east, north, slightly east.
Devise.
He says,
Good man, would you be kind enough to take us there personally? We shall reward you for your duty.
He kind
No,
of looks,
it's no need. That way. The man's got work
yes,
to
my
do.
lord. Yes, my lord.
I'll just ride off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue your duties, young man. I'm sure your work is valuable to the town.
Okay, you continue. You follow the directions. There is a trail. I mean, it takes you into sort of the environment of Potton. What you'll see is there's definitely a distinction in Potton of several mills to the north and a bunch of mills to the south. Mills being a mixture, mostly grain mills here. The direction that you were pointed to kind of takes you north and then sort of eastwards out of the village along a fairly well-used path. Mud, of course, still well-used.
We see a house that is larger than the others, a personal dwelling. Might belong to this murder.
Looks like a castle. Or at least a watchtower.
No, that's 2 miles north.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Deviser's Castle, but we're looking for the manor in Potton.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were going to the castle.
A manor, is it? I wouldn't expect a tax collector to live in a manor.
Yeah.
He said he was up at the Lord's house, didn't he?
Yeah,
So-
he's in the house of Sir Robert, so we'll look for Sir Robert's abode.
Which I thought would be Devise.
No, that he's Sir Robert is just a knight.
A knight.
Right, so it's not Davy's house then.
No.
It's not St. Dave's.
Right,
You
so
head
being
up
a household knight.
to the manor house of Sir Robert. It's a bustling place. There are a number of people around. There are a couple of soldiers kind of on guard duty. As they see you approach, they kind of snap to attention and all nod their heads at you. My lords, your arrival is unexpected. Sir Robert is in the company of our Earl.
We're looking for
No.
Murdo.
Yes, we meet with Murdo.
Murdo. Yes, my lord. Would you wish for us to fetch him, or do you wish to go and find him yourselves?
I wish for you to point us in the direction of him so that we may surprise him. We would have words with him.
The stable hand. Your squires could take your horses to the stables. He is up at the house. Ask any one of the servants. They will be able to take you to him.
Understood. Kevin, look after the horses. We'll be back presently.
Yes, my lord.
How far is it to the house?
50 yards.
Yeah, I'm not
Wonderful.
walking.
I want to be carried by servants.
Not with a leg like that, are you?
I'm not walking. I'll be taking my horse up to the front door, and then my horse could be taken back.
Well, I'll be honest. If you're going to the front door, I'm going to the back door, so this little shit can't run away.
I'm with you on that. I think we should split up.
All 4 sides
Yeah.
and surprise the motherfucker. Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'll go to the front.
Who's fairly sizable and imposing?
Who has the biggest?
Who's the biggest lad?
what we're talking about?
So
Who's
who
the
has the
biggest
biggest horn?
Horn.
16.
Corner size.
16.
Size. Who has the biggest
I've got
size?
16 size.
I'm 12 size. But it's
12
not.
size, but
But
17
but my girth is 25.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
That's
I
right.
think Dexter is the biggest lad among us.
Yeah, I'm a 12.
Yeah,
I'm a
12.
13, so section.
Big
I'm a
old
big
bang on the
boy.
door, man.
Look what I can do.
As you approach the door, there is a maid sweeping the front. She kind of stops and bows her head. My lords, your visit is unexpected, but
We're looking for the head of the household in Sir Robert's
Absence.
absence. There we go. Find the word.
A man named Murdo.
Murdo.
I think we're after. This
my
tax
Lady
collector.
Isla is the head of the household in Sir Robert's stead.
Motherfucker.
Murdo is our Steward.
Where do we find him?
Is he here?
Yes, my lord. Would you
Okay,
wish me to call him?
No, could you summon the lady, please, and Murdo as well?
Yes, my lord. She kind of puts her broom. For a moment, you think she's about to hand you the broom, and then she kind of
She flies off on it.
Not the best thing.
Yeah, Saxon's just going to kind of look at her like,
and then props it up against the side of the house, and she curtsies and disappears inside. As it goes inside, you hear this, "My lady,
God me,
my lady." After
You're
sort of 2 or 3 minutes, there is a rapid. You can hear on the wooden floors inside a rapid set of feet. Followed by the door reopens and this she's in fairly plain clothing. This woman with a kind of a hair up in a very tight kind of Christian bun, and she kind of goes, my lord, I apologise. I am not. Was not expecting you, my lords. Murdo will be here in a few moments. I understand you've asked to speak with him as well. May I ask the matter? Sir Robert trusts me in all things to do with his estate while he is gone.
I was about to say, in this society we're in, it's actually often the ladies that deal with all that admin and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Milady, your village is 3 months late in paying its tithes. Sir Allard has sent me, as our lord, Earl Roderick, has ridden north. They have sent us all to collect. 3 months is a sizable time to be without tithing. What have you to say?
Let's stop there
I knew you were going to say that.
and see what happens next week.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. she goes, fireball, motherfucker.
Yeah.
When all said and done, she is a lady. We treat her accordingly.
Correct,
We're not
yes.
disrespectful. We're under hospitality, but we've got a fucking job to do.
Exactly.
Yep.
We're just asking questions, and it needs explaining. It's not a job, it's the job I'm doing.
So just so you know, for Alex mostly and Kath, because neither of you two have really experienced Archivist. Archivist takes all the stuff that we've talked about today, condenses it into a campaign guide and journal that sits in a website. You also, I think I invited you all to sign up so you can log into that and you can look at the sessions. Yeah. I will send out a brief kind of recap that it generates every week. But mostly, the point of using Archivist is you don't necessarily have to track all of the NPCs. And I think in this game in particular, there is going to be a metric fuck ton of NPCs.
Yeah.
And understanding all their into the relationships and stuff is going to be a little bit challenging. So
we're going to be stood in front of a whiteboard like that murder fucking board. It's going to be a murder board, isn't it, of NPCs?
I was going to say, I haven't got wallpaper on the back of my screen. You're just going to see string all over the background with...
And he's doing her, and she's doing her. And what's going on?
So, let's have a look. Session gens. Cadwin, second chances. You declared you would re-roll and go for a second roll. The high table arm wrestle. Ready to prove your strength. Okay. Chorus the music.
Should be Coruscant, but it's funny.
I don't know who Newtonius was, but anyway, probably Cornelius.
He can go fuck himself.
He can go fuck himself. Medivac, I will put my head down and then sit down and shut the fuck up.